Hariom Manisha ji.
Hariom.
Great to meet you online.
Same here. Great to meet you too, Vinay.
Thank you. So let's start.
Yes.
Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Hariom, salutations to all of you who have joined us online. And first of all, Makar Sankranti wishes to one and all here. And thank you for being with us today on this auspicious day with an interaction with Dr. Manisha ji Khemlani, the CEO of Central Chinmaya Mission Trust. So Manisha ji, we have a few questions for you. And let me start with the first question, which I'm sure many of us who have joined online would also have. That is, how did this Chinmaya Mission's participation in the Tata Marathon, Tata Mumbai Marathon come about, and what's the big picture about it? If you can share a few words about that, that will be great.
So, Hariom, everyone, and thanks for joining the live live show, and Makar Sankranti greetings again to everyone. How is it that we joined the Tata Mumbai Marathon? Since the last couple of years, Chinmaya Mission has been very, very active in crowdfunding. We have been raising funds for our university and for other projects like our rural development project and education in our various 100 schools. So we were already doing crowdfunding. This seemed that the logical next step that we should take, and where we take part in the Tata Mumbai Marathon, because this gives us another opportunity to raise funds, to raise, most importantly, to raise awareness about the work that Chinmaya Mission does amongst the general public. Chinmaya Mission devotees know, but the others may not know what exactly we do. So it was to make people aware, and plus it inspired us, encouraged all of us to run for a cause. So here, Chinmaya Mission family members from all over the world, some of them are flying down to Mumbai to run for this race as well. They all have come together to participate and to raise funds and awareness of Chinmaya Mission. Also, the Tata Mumbai Marathon is a very good brand where we can get associated, and I'm very grateful to the organizers for doing such a good job and for giving the opportunity to so many NGOs. 267 NGOs are going to be participating, and so many corporates also. So it's a great way to interact and get to know others in the same space, as well as get to know corporates who can support us, and they get to know the work we do. So it's a very good way for us to move forward and move to the next step. And we have a good team, so we are able to do it. Without the support of the team, it wouldn't have been possible. There we are now, ready for the race tomorrow.
Great. Thank you for answering that question, and it's great to know so many people are coming to Mumbai just for the marathon, and I think a lot of inspiration comes from our visionary leader Puja Gurudev himself, whose entire life was like a marathon, and he was doing great work. So thank you for answering that question. Here I would like to urge all the viewers online. You can put your questions on the chat, and we'll be able to take it up towards the end. So please ping your questions, whatever you may have to ask Manisha ji. Until then, Manisha ji, another quick question. So amongst all the various initiatives of Chinmaya Mission, I mean, it's a worldwide organization. There are so many initiatives that Chinmaya Mission runs. Can you name a few initiatives that are closest to your heart, and what would be your driving force for all these initiatives? So if you can share something about it.
So Vinay's question is that what are the the driving force behind the motivation? What are the objectives which are the closest to my heart? So of course, the most important is to raise awareness about Chinmaya Mission and the various activities or the various social initiatives we do. The one that is closest to my heart is where I started working full time for Chinmaya Mission. I am a physio by profession, and so I did work very closely in the Chinmaya organization for rural development. So it was really great that I could, start off there in Sidbari and Dharamshala, where we look at integrated rural development for the villages through the country. We have touched almost 1,000 villages now. So this is something that is very, very close to my heart. But then again, education is something that without that, maximum number of time of a child is spent in the schools. So it is important that the education we impart is a value based education, so we bring out global citizens who are sensitive, who are very righteous and do the good things, the right things for the environment as well as for society. So this is where we have our Chinmaya Vision program in our schools, which is contributing to make sure that we get well-rounded individuals who are morally, ethically correct and responsible citizens of the world. So these two are really, really close. And then, of course, now we have our Chinmaya Vishwavidyapeeth, our newest baby, our university, so that the education continues all the way through, not just undergraduation, but post graduation. And then, Mother Earth is so dear to all of us. She has been giving, giving, giving. So we must be responsible and green. And therefore, we make sure that all our locations have the green initiatives wherever we are, whether it is tree plantation, water harvesting, you name it, everything. So these are the things that I think are very inspiring for all of us and keep us going. And we want to make sure that obviously through all this, we give maximum happiness to the maximum people around us. And the people that come through our institutions become people who contribute to society, not only to themselves and their immediate family, but contribute positively to society. So this is something that keeps us going. Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananji's vision that we must contribute to society positively. We must make sure we give maximum happiness. This is something I think that drives all of us in Chinmaya Mission and all of us who get associated. It drives all our initiatives, and it keeps us motivated so that we can achieve what we feel needs to be achieved, what Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananji wanted us to accomplish while we are here working together. Hari Om.
Thank you for that elaborate answer, Manisha ji. And I completely agree. In fact, Chinmaya Vidyalayas, we call them as schools with a difference. And now that Chinmaya University has also come up, I think it's going to continue and not just end with the high school education or higher secondary education. And I myself, being a PhD student at Chinmaya Vishwavidyapeeth, I can vouch for the opportunities and quality that the university provides. One of the best things that I love about Chinmaya Vishwavidyapeeth is the extra mile that the faculty is willing to cover, and all the professors ensure that the students get the best of opportunities, and they are always there for the students. And I think they bring this unique touch of contemporary knowledge systems and as well as giving Indic knowledge systems to the students. So that's a great place to be as a student myself. And I'm sure that you and other Chinmaya champions of change and all the runners who are helping spread this message will help the university and the schools achieve greater heights. And that brings me to the third question. What is your message for all the runners who are going to run for the marathon and the Chinmaya champions of change?
First, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to all the runners, all the fundraisers, all the champions for coming forward to participate wholeheartedly in this Tata Mumbai Marathon. There have been many. We have over 70 champions who have worked hard. We have over 1,100 donors who have contributed to make this entire campaign a success. So without expressing my heartfelt gratitude to all of them, it would be incomplete. We have over 120 of us who are going to be running tomorrow together on this day, to make sure that people come to know about Puja Gurudev's vision. So again, gratitude to everyone who has been training to become fitter. And this is a great thing, we all have been training so that not only do we participate in accomplishing the vision, but we become fitter individuals as well, physically fit. If we are mentally fit and if we are physically fit, then only can we serve society effectively. So both are important and required. So I'm very grateful to everyone for doing this. And, we are very grateful to our 2G, God and Guru, the entire Guru Parampara, for having giving us this opportunity. So again, it is a way of us expressing gratitude to all the tapas that the entire Guru Parampara has done to ensure that we are where we are today, and we are able to get this opportunity to participate in the Tata Mumbai Marathon, to raise funds, to make people aware, to be able to be part of the entire Chinmaya movement, which itself I think is a great honor and privilege for all of us who are associated with it. It is something that I feel we are benefiting maximum. We benefit, and then only can we make sure that society will benefit, because it just overflows. The cup is overflowing with joy and happiness. So, gratitude for being able to do it, gratitude to everyone who is doing it. And finally, one last message is, let's go there, have fun, make sure people come to know about the good work we do, and let's just enjoy ourselves and come back, and continue the fitness. It should not stop. We must continue to become fitter, so that next year when we join, maybe someone can participate in the half marathon or the full marathon. Who knows?
I'm sure there will be many more who can join the half and full marathon next year. Thank you for answering that question, Manisha ji. It seems there is a question that has come up on chat. How are the Chinmaya Mission devotees preparing for the marathon?
So, the one way that we have been preparing for the marathon, all of us have been going for regular walks, making sure we are fit, we are eating responsibly, so that we don't fall sick. We take care of our health, because to participate, you do need physical fitness. So that is one way. The other way, which is another part of the marathon, is actually raising funds and making sure people come to know about us. So, meeting with corporates, meeting with others who don't know about Chinmaya Mission, to make sure that they come to know about Chinmaya Mission. That is part and parcel of the marathon. People do think that the marathon is only about running, but we're very grateful to the organizers of the marathon, because they're giving us an opportunity to raise awareness about the work that we do, and to raise funds for the work that we do. So this is also something that we have been doing. A lot of work is going on, and we have till 5th of Feb to continue raising funds. And right now, presently, Chinmaya Mission has participated. I think this is the second time that we are participating, but CCMT has participated for the first time, and we have reached the platinum level, which is fairly commendable for all of us. So that's going good for us, and hopefully with this, people around the country and around the world will come to know. So this is all part of the preparation for the marathon, creating awareness and becoming fit because of this.
That's great to hear, Manisha ji. There seems to be one more question that has come in the chat. That is, how can people support the Chinmaya Mission's initiatives? If you can share some possibilities over there.
So immediately, how they can support is, we will share the link of my page where they can give a donation, and they can financially support. There are many ways. So first is, through the Tata Mumbai Marathon, they can support us financially. Second is, when they go to our page, they will know the various initiatives that we are involved in, the social initiatives. They can see how they can participate in the long run in all these social initiatives, whether it is the rural development, or it is our education initiatives, including schools and the university, or it is our green initiatives, or it is our health initiatives. These opportunities are there for all people to participate and contribute. So, one is they can contribute financially, two is they can contribute through their expertise, and three, they can give their time. Four, they can introduce us to people who are very knowledgeable in this area and can contribute, or who wish to not only contribute time but can contribute financially or partner with us in the work that we are doing. So these are the 4 or 5 ways that people can participate and become part of the Chinmaya movement, so that we are in a more responsible society, giving back more than what we take, which is there in our Chinmaya Mission pledge.
Wow, that's one of the best lines of the pledge that keeps inspiring a lot of us. Um, So one more question has come on the chat. What has been your favorite part in the campaign so far?
So my favorite part actually in the campaign has been connecting to people, connecting to my own contacts, explaining to them what we are doing so that then they get inspired and contribute. It has been connecting to our employees, and making sure that we work together. So far we would see the yagna spirit when we took part, when we organized a gyan yagya, or we organized other grassroots activities of Chinmaya Mission, whether it was a camp or it was some Balvihar class or Yuva Kendra. But this is the first time that not only the employees but Chinmaya Mission devotees have come together to participate in a running event and raise funds. And this is where I can see the entire yagya effort where everyone has contributed equally in different ways, whether it is getting the t-shirts done or the caps collected or making sure that the back office is attended to, or making sure that all the placards get done for the day, or that everyone gets their bibs on time, or making creatives about what we are doing, ensuring it reaches out on social media. There's so many things that go into participating in any event, and everyone has worked selflessly and with a lot of love and devotion. And that feeling of family, that feeling of yagya spirit is most heartwarming and joyful. And I feel that whether whatever we have done, we have accomplished the purpose of participating in the marathon, because it has got all of us together. I hope you saw the recent video that we released where we all showed how we were running together for a cause. And these are all people who work in CCMT and are happily doing it as part of the Chinmaya family, not as employees of the organization, but as family members. So it's been lovely that the devotees, everyone has come together, and we are moving ahead as one family in Yagya spirit, accomplishing Puja Gurudev's vision, making sure everyone knows, and creating joy everywhere we go, spreading the ripples of happiness.
So on that note, there is a comment on the chat. In fact, you said it's a Chinmaya family, and you being the leader of the CEO of CCMT, you see it as a family. And there is a leadership question that has come on the chat. It's so inspiring to be listening to you. And is there any leadership lesson that you can share with us today to inspire all of us?
I think the most important thing is that you have to participate yourself. You have to, if you want someone to do something, if you want your team to do it, you have to lead from the front. You cannot tell everyone that let's do it, and you sit back and enjoy a cup of tea. It can't work like that. We all have to work together as a team, then only will it work. So whether it is raising funds or whether it is organizing things, we have to be part and parcel of the team, and we all have to be ready to work selflessly and work hard. Then only is it possible, and work smart. Then only is it possible that we can as a team move forward. We must lead by example and put in all the hard work and effort, and must never forget the grace and blessings of God and Guru. As long as we remember it, then everyone around us will definitely remember it. Most importantly, we know that there are grace and blessings. We must, as Puja Guruji said, be aware of the grace and blessings, and we must express our gratitude to that. And we must lastly have an altar, a higher altar. Only when we have an altar in life will it alter our life. So the inspiring thing that we try and motivate all our staff here is to have a higher vision, a higher goal, more than just taking care of the immediate family. And I think that's working out, because then the joy is manifold when you take part in all activities, because there is a higher goal, a higher vision that all of us have. So as Puja Guruji says, an altar in life alters your life. If we can all do that, implement it, then there is no ways why people around will not get inspired by the way we work. There is the best lesson is to act, and then people around us will see and follow suit. There is nothing better than just acting the way we want others to do. We must do it first, and we must treat people how we would want them to treat us. Then it will definitely work out. and everyone will follow suit.
Wow, that was such an inspiring message. Uh, and on that note of an altar in life can alter your life, I think we'll take a pause here. Manisha ji, we wish you and all the runners and all the Chinmaya champions of change all the very best for fundraising and for the marathon. And may all the runners keep inspiring a lot of people, spread the word about the work of Chinmaya Mission and all the projects that Chinmaya Mission undertakes. So
I have
let's
I have one last thing to say before we end. Just one
yes,
thing is that we have had tremendous support from Puja Swami Swarupananji, who is the global head of the organization. And Swamiji is going to be giving talks in Mumbai from 3rd to 5th of February. I highly encourage everyone who is part of this live presentation to please come and listen to the talks. They are in Dadar and Chembur and Kandivli. We will be sharing those creatives on the Global Chinmaya Mission page. So please do come and listen to Swamiji, get inspired so that all of us can contribute positively to society. Because not only must we physically be fit, we must be mentally and spiritually strong. And therefore, knowledge is most important in this, and without us getting satsang and knowledge from the Mahatmas, we are nowhere. So please participate in these talks from 3rd to 5th of Feb. That's the backbone of Chinmaya Mission. Over to you now.
thank you so much for sharing about the wonderful talks that are coming up by none other than Swami Swarupananji. So with that, we'll take a pause here, and before we end, let's cheer for the Chinmaya champions of change. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Thank you.